Welcome back. Well, it's time for our outstanding G3 Summer Series, thanks to 702 Communications. We're talking each week or every other week about, kind of technology can help make your summer experiences much more fun and enjoyable. So join us this morning on a beautiful day here at Island Park. Gorgeous. The new CEO of 702 Communications, Brian Cromley.
Thank you.
It's always great. You have such a magic touch with this weather, so thank you again for that.
It has been great. You're very welcome. I'll take all the credit for this.
So what do you have for us today, my friend?
So, as we talked about the last couple segments, summer in North Dakota is brief, right? And so you want to make the most out of your summer. But I get too that technology and video games and all of that is really integrated into our culture and our lives right now too. So there are a couple games that you can play on your phone and still be out in nature, and so we want to talk about those today.
So one of those is Pokemon, which was a big craze for a while.
Yeah, launched a couple of years ago. We talked a couple times actually about doing a G3 segment on it and never did, but it's still around, it's still out there and kicking, and actually the same company just released another game, so we thought we may as well talk about that.
One of the things too, just for the parents at home that have kids that might be a little bit more sedentary because they are playing the games. You said, hey Chris, I think it was once a week they have sort of a community Pokemon.
Once a month there's a community day, and yeah, people are walking up and down the streets, walking all around in the park here. We're in Island Park
playing
today.
The game, so they're
playing
in their
the game.
phone.
Yeah, so you just walk around with the game open, and as you're walking, you want to be paying attention, obviously, to what's going on around you, because that's part of the reason Pokemon and the Harry Potter complement to that now get a bad rap is because people are walking around,
exactly,
in their phones.
So I want to show your phone in a minute, because just a few moments ago we were here. I don't know how this game exactly works, but so you see this beautiful gazebo behind us, and you said that in the game right now, that is a gym.
This is a gym.
Things go work out at?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can put your Pokemon in there to defend this gym, and then other teams will come by and try to kick them out, and then they can take it over, kind of a capture the flag sort of thing. But right now in this gym, actually, it happens that there's a raid going on, and that's one of the big parts of Pokemon Go 2, is to find these special Pokemon that are only available in raids. And so there's one going on. Can you show your phone? Yep. There's one going on right now in the Island Park gazebo. There's a armored Mewtwo in here. And, again, I know this all sounds kind of ridiculous, talking about armored Mewtwo and all these different things. I didn't grow up with Pokemon, but there's a huge swath of population that loves Pokemon, that grew up on the shows and stuff like that, and it's really popular across a really broad range.
Can you go back to show the gym though, so for parents and kind of help them understand? So how is my son or daughter getting some sort of physical activity from this?
Yeah, so what you're doing at this point is, if you want to get to this raid, you're going to park your car somewhere, or you're going to walk to the park, and you're going to get some exercise just walking to get to some of these special places. Like right now, this is the only place in Island Park right now that you could do this raid. So if you guys want that Pokemon, you got to come here. If you go to this gym over here, which is just that statue over there, there's no raid going on, but that's another gym, and that's someplace that I could put a Pokemon, and then I would help my team capture the flag there.
So can you show, Marley, the statue? I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about right there? That's on top of
the bronze statue there.
Man, it's so outside my realm that it's fascinating to hear how you play and what you do. Do you play it often, or?
Yeah, I would say, this is a game that doesn't take a lot of involvement. You don't have to invest a lot of time into this to continue to play. And so I would say that, I'm on it daily.
Really?
Because you've got streaks and stuff, and you get bonus items, and you get bonus stuff, and you can trade with friends, and you make friends in the game, and so you can trade Pokemon and stuff like that.
Oh, we got a minute left. Do you want to show off any of the Harry Potter?
Yeah, so I think Harry Potter Wizards Unite is what it's called. We're calling it Harry Potter Go at my house because it's built on exactly the same platform, right? It uses the same set of GPS coordinates, but it's set in the Harry Potter universe. So instead of in Pokemon Go, where you're a Pokemon Go trainer, in Harry Potter, you are a wizard who is trying to help the society.
So let me ask you this: I'm a parent, which clearly I have no idea what's going on right now with these games. But my daughter is into it. Maybe.
Yep.
Is it easy for me to learn? Can she teach me pretty easily?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Pokemon is the easiest thing in the world to pick up. I mean, you don't have to play that for 5 minutes.
I get to go fight Tutus. You
kind of understand. you could go fight it. I don't know if you could beat it.
But it's a great way to spend time with your kids.
It's a great way to spend time with your kids. It's a great excuse to get out into nature and still be playing video games if that's what you wanted. These are collector type games too, so you're collecting all the Pokemon. So
quickly, sir, people want to hear more about your great tech insight. Where do they go?
I've got a YouTube channel on YouTube, obviously. Just search for 702 Communications, and we got all sorts of gadgets and games.
Brian Cromwell, great to have you out. He's got a magic touch with the weather, so stick around. We got much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.